Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. So we're going to be continuing on our Dawn items with all the new buffs and the changes happening. There's a lot of talk about these items. So before we begin, thank you guys for tuning in. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below, join our Discord, 100% free, doesn't cost you a dime, and let's get on with this. So looking at these items, guys, we have the Dawn Enforcer. So again, this is an unlimited pistol. So just like the unlimited Wraith Cannon, except it's a pistol. And again, it's called the Dawn Enforcer. So it has 100% PvE armor penetration, and it slows by 30% and reduces noise by 25%. But we're going to be looking at two other items with this. So if you look and you go, let's just go to the Dawn Enforcer. It does 548 damage at 124 reloading and 350 per hit. But check this out. The Hornet does 350 per hit as well and 537 damage. Now it only does 70% PvE armor penetration, but it reduces noise by 75%. So we're going to compare these, and then we're also going to compare it to the Wavern. So looking at the Wavern, it does 350 damage per hit, so the exact same as the Dawn Enforcer. Actually does more DPS. It does 613. It has 100% PvE armor penetration, just like the Dawn Enforcer. 50% elemental resistance penetration. And then Dragon's Breath rounds pierce 2 targets, dealing 90 and 10% damage. Now, last time we checked this out, I was not very impressed. But we're going to compare it with these two other items and see how these hold up. So these are 3 very competitive guns. We're in the Southeast Zone. This is the hardest area of the game. This is where the enemies have armor. They have a lot of health. So it's a very good testing group. And then again, we're going to use our $100 million setup. If you haven't seen that video, it's $100 million. It buys you a complete looting setup. Or not looting setup. I guess this should say just implant setup. So go check out that video. And I guess let's jump right into this, guys. So the buffs I'm running are very, very, very minimal. So I'm not using anything crazy, guys. Just the basic $100 million setup. It's going to have us like 14 or 15% damage boost, something like that. Where's my game at here? Let's go into single player. Already was. Alright, my damage boost is... Oh, crap, guys. There's a weekend event going on. There's a 30% damage boost going on right now. So we're just going to have to deal with that. So I have 44% damage boost. I don't like that. Actually, let me see if I can take off some implants to reduce that damage. These are just looting implants. Guys, I don't like to have damage boosts on. See, the implants I'm using really don't give damage, guys. I was doing that on purpose. Well, it is what it is, guys. So this is with a 44% damage boost, okay? I can redo this after the weekend. Yeah, here we go. So this is going to be the Dawn Enforcer. That's what we're going to start off with. Let's go ahead and run over here to the hospital. Alright, so we're just going to play and see how this Dawn Enforcer does. It seems like it's going to take about 2 shots for dealing or to kill. 500 damage per hit. Again, that is with a 44% damage boost. Typically, I'm getting about 400 a hit, which would still kill in about 2 shots. Again, it is quiet. Holds 99 rounds, and this is how fast it shoots. So, not too bad. But you can see it. Again, it is expensive. You know, $50 million or so. We'd have to actually do the math to see exactly how much it costs. Maybe even more than that. But this is why it's expensive, and it is definitely worth it. So what we're going to do is we're just going to loot for a little while here. Maybe just do one floor with this item, the Dawn Enforcer, and then we'll loot the second floor with another item and see how they compare. My cat is all over me right now. All right, go on. Get out of here. Go lay down or something. Battle axe. Again, I'm not having any trouble. It's killing things very easily. No issues. It's not attracting a lot of aggro. Pretty quiet. And I'm just picking up all the scrap. That's all I really care about is the scrap right now. They have made it so the Dawn blueprints now only spawn in the southeast zone. Found some nails. I will take those. So yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying the Dawn Enforcer. I can see myself actually, using this. If I didn't have the XR2 Magstorm, this would probably be my go-to. That for me, that's really saying something. We'll have to try it against the Dawn Carbine, which we will be doing eventually. But right now, we're sticking with just pistols to see if there's anything else out there that's I guess I would say better, like a better pistol. It's not one-shotting anything, and I do have a 44% damage boost, so I would not give it a 10 out of 10. That's one thing I look for when I'm playing. I like to one-shot, one kill. Can't always happen. And again, with pistols, that's not a thing. All right, so pretty clean, guys. Pretty clean. So we're going to go up to the next floor. And we're going to try out the Hornet. So this is the Hornet. Way quieter. Will help with reducing aggro. 507, the same damage. It does not have unlimited ammo. The mag size is smaller. I mean, you can really tell the difference with the noise suppression. If you've just seen there, I killed those, 3 or 4 zombies, and I did not have them all walking towards me. Not a big deal, but it is something to keep in mind. I mean, I'm able to just kill these things and not have to worry about... But yeah, very nice weapon. It is a very nice weapon, guys. Now, I don't know if it's reloading slower. Let me see something. It does reload slower. So that is something to keep in mind. And we'll check out the stats again when we get done with this. But I really like it, guys. I do like the silence. I know it's not that big of a deal. Comparing it to like the Dawn Enforcer, but it is something I do like. I do appreciate that, because when I loot, I'm really trying to loot silently. I don't like melee. I'm not a big melee fan, so I stick to pistols or rifles. But if I can just not make any noise, that's kind of what I'm going for, because I really don't want to hoard. I can deal with it, but I'd rather loot in peace. The reloading is kind of annoying. It's not bad. It's still fast. But I do like the Dawn Enforcer reload speed for sure. And, you know, the 999 on the Dawn Enforcer is extremely nice as well. Or 99, I should say. 99 rounds. Very nice. And this is the Dawn Enforcer. Just seeing a difference real quick. You can tell the the noise of it, for sure. Switch back to the Hornet. You can't even hear that. It's so quiet. And don't forget, guys, this is with a 44% damage boost. All right, now we got one more item. Let's go to our inventory here. I probably got to kill... There we go. All right, so we're going to put on the Wavern. Okay, it only holds 8 rounds. So that's something to really think about. Does not have an alternate fire. It is an elemental gun. Has 100% PvE and 50% elemental penetration. Oops, I didn't even use it. I'm sorry, guys. There we go. I had the wrong weapon out. Way louder. That's like a cannon. Wealth implant, nice. It does have. Look at that. Like you see the difference right there, guys. I got pushed back, and I have a horde. Right? Not a horde. I shouldn't say horde. I have aggro. Because this gun is so loud. That's the suppression. Even though I don't have a horde, everything hears these shots. So again, that's why I like the Hornet. I do appreciate that silence feature. Reloading speed, you can tell. You know, it's killing things. It's not having... It's killing them about 2 shots. The reload is kind of annoying, you know, only having 8 bullets. It does have penetration, so it is going... And I think pierce, I mean. So it is going through. But yes, it's definitely more... It's messy. If you guys can't tell, this is... it's more chaotic. You know, can you loot with it? Absolutely. Is it able to kill things? Absolutely. It's just a little more messy. Whereas I can take this Hornet or the Dawn Enforcer and not have to be pushed back like that. All right, let's switch back to the Dawn. Faster fire rate. You guys can't see that. Definitely has a faster fire rate. We're almost done with this. And then the last thing we're going to do is once we finish this loot run right here, we are going to go back to the marketplace and see how much do these items actually cost. And then we're going to also look at some stats and see, okay, what is worth it? Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. If they're this close in damage and speed and all this other stuff, is it worth paying the X price, whatever that is? So that's what we need to find out. All right, let's go ahead and barricade. Let's go back to our one-door place. All right, guys, so let's look at this real quick. All right, so we got the Hornet. Actually, let's bring up all three. Sometimes ads pop up, so just be prepared. Weapons, pistols. So we have the Hornet, we have the Wavern, and we need the Dawn. All right, so the Dawn Enforcer, average attack, very fast reload, high accuracy, and very high crit. All right, so the Hornet, very fast reload. Is that the same? Very fast reload. So it should have reloaded the same. It seemed like it did not, though, which is odd. Let me see something. No, it says it takes the same time to reload. So I guess it takes the same time to reload. Just didn't seem like it. Very fast reload compared to very fast reload. Average attack speed, high semi-auto, and very high. So those stats are all very similar. They were doing very similar damage, although this is 70% PvE and this is 100 and slows by 30%. The Hornet had that 70% PvE, but reduced noise by 75%. So, again, you know, the Dawn Enforcer, it does have that slow compared to the Hornet. And then looking at the Wavern, it has very slow reload compared to the very fast reload, which we noticed. Average attack speed compared to average attack speed. High accuracy, 0 crit, and very high crit. So, and then all this stuff, right? So, again, I think the Wavern can be rolled out. I'm not too worried about that, but let's look at the price here. Let's go to resources. Let's go to marketplace. RX8, you're going to be paying $40 million. Okay, so the Wavern is $40 million. Let's look at the Hornet. Hornet, $48 million. So let's just say 50. So $40 million for the Wavern, $50 million for the Hornet. If it was me, I'm definitely getting the Hornet over the Wavern. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just close that. All right, now let's talk about this Dawn Enforcer. Let's go back. Let's go to crafting. Let's see, what do you even need for this Dawn Enforcer, right? So if we're looking at the Dawn Enforcer, all right, it's $5 million. All right, we got $5 million there. It takes 10 experimental parts. Okay, well, how much are those? We'll say 42. We'll say 45 million. All right, we're up to 50, guys. All right. It takes an Enforcer blueprint. Okay, what's that cost? Dawn Enforcer blueprints, 2 million. All right, we're at 52 million. Takes an X-Dusk Enforcer. So again, that's 1 million. And we need a Dusk Enforcer for that. So you're looking at 2 million there. Let's see what else you got going on here. Rear middle bar. So, okay, you're going to be in, I don't know, 55 million bracket for that. So you're going to have about 55 million involved in crafting this. Whereas the Hornet, the Hornet's 50 million, right? So that's something, you know, or 49 million. It's going to be about $5 million more to get the Dawn Enforcer. So the question is, what's more important to you guys? Do you like the unlimited ammo, the 99 round capacity with the slow, and the 100% PvE armor penetration? If it was me, you know, looking at the damage, looking at the items, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say the Dawn Enforcer is worth it because of the 100% versus the 70%. And also, the noise is nice on the Hornet, but I think that 25% is enough to justify it, and the slow is very nice. So I'm going to say you're going to snag the Dawn Enforcer before you snag the Hornet, and I would just skip the Wavern altogether. But again, they're all top-tier pistols. They're all good, but we just got to see them compete head-to-head. That is my take on it. Let me know if this video helped you guys out. Once we get done with a couple other videos, we're going to take the Carbine and the Dawn Enforcer and put them head-to-head, because I think that's going to be a really good lineup. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you like this video. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate that. I need the support. It helps out myself, helps out the channel, helps out the game. And don't forget to share these videos, guys. Appreciate you guys, and until next time, stay safe out there. Peace.